Top 10 places to visit in Denmark, and why you should. Denmark is an amazing country with so much to offer both its residents and visitors alike that it can be difficult to choose which places to visit first. That's why we at Denmark Tourism have decided to help you decide by providing our list of the 10 best places in Denmark to visit. 1. Copenhagen. Copenhagen is a beautiful city with a lot of things to do. One of the biggest tourist attractions in Copenhagen is Tivoli Gardens. It's a theme park and one of the most famous in Europe. The park is open year-round, but it's best visited during the summer when everything is all lit up and filled with flowers, games, rides and delicious Danish pastries. 2. Aarhus. Aarhus is the second largest city in Denmark, and it's a surprisingly vibrant place. It has a good nightlife, great cafes, and some really beautiful parks. It also has one of the best zoos I've ever been to, with an absolutely wonderful petting zoo. It's well worth visiting for a long weekend if you want to get away from Copenhagen for a bit but still have access to all the conveniences of major Danish cities. 3. Odense. Odense is the third largest city in Denmark and the capital of Finland. It's located on the island of Fyn and is a major educational, economic, and cultural hub for the region. Visitors to Odense can take in its many museums, such as the Dollhouse Museum or the Hans Christian Andersen Museum, or visit one of its several parks. A prime example of Danish architecture is St. Martin's Church, which was erected in the 13th century. 4. Esbjerg. Esbjerg is a small coastal town in the south of Denmark, founded in 1868. There is much to see and do in Esbjerg, from beautiful sandy beaches to visit the local aquarium, or take a leisurely stroll through their botanical garden. The town's newest addition is their outdoor swimming pool, which was completed in 2013 and offers both indoor and outdoor pools for you to enjoy. 5. Aalborg. Aalborg is a city in the north of Jutland, which is often considered one of the most beautiful places to visit in Denmark. It's steeped in history, with a lively and active community, and has the perfect mix of old and new. 6. Frederiksberg. Frederiksberg is a great place to visit if you want to see the best of what Copenhagen has to offer. Frederiksberg Gardens are among the most beautiful in the city, and they host concerts and festivals throughout the year. The Royal Mansion is also worth checking out, as it houses a collection of art from all around Europe. If you want to experience some authentic Danish cuisine, then this is also a great place for that. 7. Gentofte. Gentofte in Denmark is often referred to as Denmark's Garden City. It has a lot of green spaces and parks, making it a great place to visit for anyone who loves nature. There's also plenty of history on offer, from castles dating back to the 12th century to modern art galleries. 8. Roskilde. One of the most famous attractions in Roskilde is the Viking Ship Museum. This museum displays 5 Viking ships discovered in archaeological digs, which are painstakingly preserved. As well as the ships, you can see many items related to the Vikings and their culture. Tourists should also consider visiting Roskilde Cathedral, or a church. The cathedral has an interesting history that dates back over 1,000 years. It's one of Europe's oldest churches and also houses some of Denmark's most sacred relics. 9. Bellerup. Bellerup is a great place to visit if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. It's a small town with an old-fashioned feel that has been preserved through the years. There's plenty of open space and quaint buildings to explore, as well as some interesting museums and restaurants. Plus, it's easy to get around thanks to its location on the outskirts of Copenhagen. 10. Kolding. Kolding is a city in southern Denmark with a population of about 23,000. The city is known for its many beautiful parks and gardens which are perfect for an afternoon stroll. There are also plenty of museums to visit, including the Kolding City Museum and the Museum of Work.